Assalamualaikum and good day everyone. I am Nur Ulya and my friends Syarifah Nur Afiqah, Nur Hidayah and Nur Soffia Elysa are going to present about system analysis. Let's get started with the first question. As the General Manager assigned us to help him to suggest what have to be done in the next meeting, so here is our Gantt chart for the suggestion of system planning. The primary advantage of this Gantt chart is the ability to show graphically the entire schedule for a complex and large project. The starting date for this project is on 12th October and the expected project completion time is on 9 November 2020. It literally could take about a month to complete this whole project. The first thing what we must to do is of course form a project development team. There are 5 phases in the system analysis. The first one is initial investigation. During this phase, the investigation is conducted to screen the request for system development. The duration to accomplish this task is within 3 days. So what is the nature of the problem? In this case, the problem is the sales department received a lot of complaints from customers about the refund process, which took more than 7 days to approve and reach customers' account. This initial investigation determined the project's viability and preliminary costs and benefits. When the project is approved, a proposal to conduct system analysis must be prepared. The second phase is system survey. The duration to accomplish the system survey is within 2 weeks as it involves an extensive study of the present system to gain a thorough understanding of how it works. In this case, all documents are prepared and processed manually. The data of existing system can be gathered from employees, documentation, and external sources such as consultants and customers. At the end of this phase, prepare a system survey report that summarizes all the activities that took place during the system survey, including all the relevant documentation. Next, feasibility study. The project team will complete a thorough feasibility analysis to determine the operational, legal, scheduling, technical, and economic feasibility of the new system within 3 days. Once the project is deemed feasible, the project team must identify information needs of users and determine objectives and requirements of the new system. There are 4 strategies that are used in order to determine system requirements. Firstly, ask users what they need. Secondly, analyze external systems. Thirdly, examine existing system and create a prototype for users to critique. The duration to accomplish this task is within 4 days. The last phases, prepare system analysis report to summarize and document analysis activities. The project team will be given 5 days to prepare the report. Then, your report is ready to be presented to the management or steering committee on 10th November 2020.
The first method that will be used for data gathering is by using interview. The reason why we choose interviews as one of the methods for data gathering for this case is because, first, interview allow the interviewer to ask questions directly regarding their confusion. For example, one of the confusion regarding this case is, are there many refund transactions really happen in the company? This kind of confusion can be answered through interview. Second, the reason why we choose interview is because interview allow for follow-up, instant answer, and clarification. As it allows for clarification, this creates only a little chance for any form of interpretations or confusion of the question asked. Second, the method that we choose to gather data is by using questionnaire. The reason why we choose questionnaire as our method for gathering data is because this method allows us to reach a large number of people in a time or in the same time. For this case, one of the confusion regarding the refund transaction are the customer really complain about it. For this confusion, we need a large number of people, which is our customer, to respond. Next, we choose questionnaire because questionnaire offer us a quick way to get result. This is because, as we know, nowadays, people are attached with their smartphone and gadget. We do everything online and through our smartphone. As our questionnaire is through online, this means that we can gain insight as quick as 24 hours or even less. This shows that questionnaire do offer a quick way to gather data.
We could also use observation method for the data collection. Observation is an approach with a systematic data collection. We will have to use all of our senses to examine the people in its daily or natural state. The method is quite good to be used since it holds many advantages. Firstly, it has a sense of directness. The thing about observation is we ourselves get to be in the situation and judge it through experience. We get to experience or see the manual process of having the online refund from printed and the necessary document prepared. Other than that, we get to collect the data where the people is in its natural setting. Also, since the observation lasts for a long period of time, it is most likely that the people will not be able to last faking things up if they want to. Also, the observation helps us to be able to understand non-verbal behavior. There is something that might not be able to be expressed through words, but only by seeing. Doing observation helps us to solve this problem, as we can see and experience the situation ourselves. Lastly, observation is one of the main bases of formulating hypotheses. By observing a situation continuously, we may get well acquainted with the observed. As such, we can say that the observation method is a must in preparing report for the data collection for this case.
Today, I would like to present about the strategies for acquiring the new system and the reason why we're choosing it. We think outsourcing is a good design strategy to obtain the new system in this case. The company can hire an outside individual or company to handle a part of an organization's data processing activities that they are facing right now. So we will suggest to the general manager to use this strategy, which is outsourcing, because it will increase efficiency by hiring another individual or company to handle operations that were previously handled by employees within the company. There are 3 reasons why we are choosing outsourcing as the strategies for acquiring the new system. The first one is they can focus more on the company's core competencies. This way can eliminate distraction of the issue and force themselves to concentrate on their core competencies. For example, in this case, the sales managers can concentrate on the sales activity and marketing that are most essential in the company's long-term growth and prosperity. Therefore, bringing the outsourcing partners in the company is a good strategy because the workers that have been involved in refund process does not think about that anymore. So they can focus and concentrate their energies on sales, marketing and others. The second reason is outsourcing can make things get done fast. In this case, workers have to do a lot of work at one time, which is also need to handle the process refund that I think it can be handled by the outside individual. Because of that, their work will not finish immediately. But when things get done fast, the company can provide the refund transaction to the customer accounts immediately. So the customer will not complain about it again. The last reason is it can maintain the lower cost. Outsourcing can lower costs by reducing the expenses associated with bringing the new permanent full-time workers, and working with contractor rather than employees can minimize the cost. Furthermore, the company does not require hiring the skilled people for it. There will be no need for ranging for training program for the same. So indirectly, it will cut costs in the company.